Good morning, children. So we'll be learning what is profit percent and loss percent. Okay. So in the previous class we have already learned how to find out the profit and a loss. Okay. So we'll be learning how to figure out what is how to find, how to convert the profit and loss into percentage. Okay. So for this, let me take one example. Suppose you buy an article for rupees 10, okay, and you sold it at rupees 12. So we can easily find what is the profit, and we will also learn how to find the profit percent. Okay. So we buy something at 10 rupees means this is the cost price. So cost price equal to 10 and it is sold for rupees 12. That is the selling price. That is equal to 12. Okay. Now selling price is greater than the cost price. So we have a profit. So profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. So that is equal to 12 minus 10, that is rupees 2. Okay. So here we are having we got a profit of rupees 2. Okay. Now we will be learning how to find the profit percent. Okay. So here children, I want to make a quick recap of what is percentage. Okay. So we have already learned in our previous classes what is meant by percentage, isn't it? So as the word itself says, percent. Cent means 100. So it's for every 100. Okay. So if I say 12 by 100, so for every out of every 100, 12. Then this means it is 12%. Suppose I say 15 out of 100, so that is 15%. So the word percent itself says for every 100, a number for every 100. Okay. So here we are trying to find the profit percent. Okay. So actually we are trying to find the profit for every 100. For every 100 what? For every 100 cost price. So children, here I would like to make a note that profit and loss is always calculated over cost price, because cost price is the price that is invested, okay, out of which we want to be at either profit or a loss. So profit percent means profit for every 100 cost price. Okay. So we are actually trying to find the profit for every 100 cost price. Okay, every 100 rupees cost price. Okay. So here in the previous example, what is happening was, when the cost price was rupees 10, there was a profit of rupees 2. Yes? So I want to find the profit percent. Profit percent means the profit for every 100 rupees cost price. So if the cost price is 100, what is the profit? That tells us the profit percent. Okay. So you see, to convert 10 to 100, now again this is the problem of equivalent fraction. Yes. So to convert 10 to 100, what we are doing is we are multiplying 10 by 10, so that it gives us 100. Okay. So we will multiply 2 also by 10. Okay. So we get 20. So the profit percent is 20%. So whenever we are buying any item for rupees 10 and selling at rupees 12, then the profit made is 20%. Is that clear? So this is what is the concept of profit percent. Let me take one more example and then I will let you know what is the formula. We will deduce the formula example itself. Okay, suppose I buy something at rupees, say 1000, and I sell it at rupees 1050. So what is happening here? The selling price is bigger than the cost price. So we are at a profit. So profit is how much? We are getting 50 rupees extra. So this is the profit. Yes. So I want to find the profit percent. Okay. So when cost price was rupees 1000, then the profit made was rupees 50. Okay, so we are trying to figure out the profit percent. So profit percent is profit made for every 100. So to convert this 1000 to 100, what do? We divide this 1000 by 10. Yes, if you divide this 1000 by 10, we get 100. So it is equivalent to multiplying this 1000 by 1 by 10. Okay. So 1000 gets converted to 100 when we multiply it by 1 by 10. So the profit that we get here, the profit will be, we multiply this also by 1 by 10, so that is equal to 5. So whenever we are selling the article at 1050, when we bought it at 1000, then the profit percent is equal to 5%. Okay? So this is how we get, this is how we find the profit percent. But children, every time it's very tedious to do this. Yes? Every time make a column and then use your knowledge of equivalent fraction and then carry out the sum. Okay? But we have a formula for this. The formula has come to this method itself. Okay, so let me go back to the previous example itself. That I had profit of rupees 2 when the cost price was rupees 10, and when cost price was 100, I wanted to know this profit, isn't it? So this is the cost price and this is the profit. So this is equivalent to this problem. This is the profit percent I want to know, and this is 100. Yes. So from here, if you want to find profit percent, now this will be equal to 2 by 10. This, when taken this side, gets multiplied into 100. So if you look at this, then profit percent will be equal to 2 is what? This is the profit here, isn't it? So profit percent equal to profit divided by 10 is what? That is the cost price. So this is the cost price into 100. Okay. So if we use this formula here the profit percent that we got was 20%. Yes. So let's use this formula here. We should again get 20%, isn't it? So the profit is how much? 2 rupees, and the cost price is 10 into 100. So this and this gets cancelled. So 2 into 10, that is 20. So the profit percent is 20%. Okay. So children, we tend to believe that profit, loss, discount, it involves lot of formula, isn't it? But if you see, all this formula are derived from our previous knowledge of fractions. Okay, so all these things are interrelated. Okay, so please do not worry seeing all those formula. Okay. So same way we can have a formula for loss percent. So loss percent is equal to loss. I already told the profit and loss is always calculated over loss percent. I want to take one example. Suppose I say the cost price of an article is rupees 300. I sold it and made a profit of 15%. Find the selling price. Okay, so see, the cost price is given, which is rupees 300, and I sold it in such a way that I made a profit of 15%. Remember, I did not make a profit of rupees 15. I made a profit equivalent to 15%. Okay, so I need to find the selling price. So I write down what are the things that is given. So the given thing is cost price equal to rupees 300 and profit is equal to profit equal to 15%. Okay, so I want to find the selling price. Okay. So we can use the formula for which relates profit, cost price and selling price, isn't it? So profit equal to selling price minus cost price. So our selling price will be equal to profit plus cost price. And children, generally what do we do is we tend to make a mistake that we will easily add this profit, that is 15 plus 300. But this is totally wrong. Why? Because we already know that we can only add and subtract like terms, isn't it? But if you see this profit, this is in terms of percentage, and the cost price is in terms of rupees. So you cannot add two different quantities. Okay, one is percentage and another is rupees. So for that you need to first convert this percentage to rupees. Okay, so this is the main catch. This is the mistake which children tend to do every time. So I need to find the profit. So profit is always calculated over cost price. Okay, so profit I bought is 15%. So 15% of what? 15% of cost price. Okay, so 15% means by 100 of cost price, that is 300. So that is equal to 100 1 to 100, 103 is 300. So 15 into 3, that is 45 rupees. So the profit he has made is rupees 45. So I need to find the selling price. So selling price equal to cost price plus profit. So cost price is rupees 300 and the profit made is rupees 45. So our selling price will be equal to rupees 345. So this is how we utilize our concept of percentage to find out all these things in profit and loss. Okay, so children, I hope you have understood. Please be thorough with the formula that I discussed, that is for profit percent and loss percent. Okay, thank you.